Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Bigyan natin ngayon ng opinion reaction itong post ni Dr. Rob Rances 23 minutes ago. Sabi niya, the questions are just beginning. Tungkol ito sa confirmation na ang pagkamatay ni late Paulo Tantoco sa US is coke overdose. O yung coke, alam nyo na yun, hindi ko na i-detalye, coke overdose. Sabi niya, the LA County Medical Examiner has spoken. Okay. Number 1, cause of death, coke effects. Manner, accidental. Yun ang tanong, bakit accidental Case status is still open. So, marami pang posibilidad na mabulgar. So, it's not yet case closed or solved, open. But, sabi ni Doc Rances, this is not just a private tragedy, it's a public concern. So bakit public concern? Kasi buhay nga lang naman ng isang tao, private citizen, pag may-ari ng Rustan. Okay. Sabi ni Doc, because Paulo Tantoco wasn't just a private citizen, he was a known figure in elite circles and part of First Lady Lisa Marcos' entourage during the Manila International Film Festival. Some reports say he was found dead in the exact same hotel where the First Lady's circle stayed, hours after the event in foreign soil. So, dahil party siya sa entourage, official, ginastusan. I believe opinion ko lang ito, yung biyahe ni late Paulo Tantoco, gastos yun ng taxpayers. So, yun ang dahilan bakit sinabi ni Dr. Rob Rances na this is a public concern. Okay, why? So, ito, let's ask what they want. Ang mga tanong daw na ayaw nilang sasagutin o tinatanong, tayo nang magtanong. Anong number 1? Was this his first exposure to coke? O nga naman. Kasi may nagsasabi na mabait daw ito, hindi daw siya user. Nababasa ko sa mga comments noon. Number 2, who was with him during that night? Who else had access that night? Was he exposed to something he didn't consent to? Parang napilitan lang ba? Was this preventable or worse, enabled? If it was an accident, then accidental for whom? Ako, hindi ko maintindihan bakit accident. So, tama itong kay Doc Rances na this is just the beginning. More answers are needed. Bakit accidental yung pagkamatay? So, this is now a US jurisdiction case, which means, the hotel CCTV might hold answers. Tinignan na ba? Maybe. Amerika ito Toxology reports could reveal more than coke. Members of the Philippine entourage may soon face questioning. Baka tapos na ang questioning. Ito ang mas matinding question. So, why is Malacanang silent? No statement, no clarification, no accountability. Sigaw sila ng sigaw. Transparency, accountability doon sa kay BP Sara na confidential funds kuno. Galing nilang sumigaw. Pagdating dito ngayon, this is public concern nga dahil party siya sa entourage ng First Lady. Bakit tahimik sila? Di ba? So, hintayin natin ang statement. Of course, si Auntie Claire na siguro ang magsasalita nito. Up to now, wala pang pronouncement galing sa Malacanang. Why are we treating this as an isolated tragedy when the man was moving in the official circles of power? Agree ako nito. Hindi dapat ito isolated case. Kasama official party siya ng First Lady. If this happened within a presidential circle abroad, transparency is not optional. Agree ba kayo? It is a must na malaman ng taong bayan ano ba talaga ang nangyari. This isn't just about yung pinagbabawal na gamot. It's about power and what happens when no one dares to look too closely. Kanang pabayan na lang ba natin? Tatahimik na lang? Anong mangyayari sa atin? Kaya salamat dito kay Doc Rob Rances na sumusulat ng ganito. So, ito, sinishare ko lang sa inyo. Nagbibigay ng sariling opinion. We ought to ask hard questions because silence protects no one except those who already have too much protection. So, disclaimer ni Doc Rances, sabi niya, katulad din ako, opinion ko lang ito. So ito, opinion lang ni Doc Rances. Sabi niya, this piece is written for public commentary and educational purposes based on publicly available facts and published reports. It does not accuse any individual or entity of wrongdoing but raises legitimate questions in the interest of transparency, accountability, and public discourse. All opinions expressed fall under constitutionally protected free speech and do not intend to defame, incite unrest, or prejudge any wrongdoing, any ongoing investigation. So, ito yung disclaimer ni Doc Rances. Ako rin, opinion ko lang ito. I'm not accusing of anybody. Okay, magbasa tayo sa mga comments. Cecil Vargas, case is still open. Does that mean ongoing pa ang investigation and questioning sa mga persons of interest? I believe so. Open pa eh. Hindi pa close. I wonder if those in the entourage had to be tested for Polvoron 2. Siguradong magtatakipan sila. Yan nga yung post ni Attorney Rowena Guanzon. Dapat i-hair follicle test yung kasamahan ni late Tantoco. Auriel Arancillo, sabi niya, it bugs my man, bugs, yung naguguluhan, kahit ako naguguluhan. Why is it called an accident? Did Mr. Tantoco swallow or sniff the coke he thought of powder milk? But if it is an accident, who gives Mr. Tantoco coke? And he doesn't know it's coke. Or is he? So hindi ko na lang basahin. Salamat mga kaibigan sa inyong pagsubaybay sa ating channel. Nakakatulong kayo ng malaki sa tribong Talandig ng Bukidnon. Dahil ang income natin sa channel ito, pantulong natin sa tribo. Namimigay tayo ngayon ng tulong sa tribong Talandig, mga housing materials, construction materials, para yero at pako, para itong tribong ito makapagpatayo ng mas maayos na tahanan. Panoorin nyo ang video na ito.
Karon mo na ni si Kuya, tagaan og sin aron makabalay siya.
Salamat sa agiat lang nga sin. Hindi lagi kumaulanan.
Abot na gyud siya sa iyang balay. So karon mo na ni ang itsura sa balay ni Kuya. Nga gatuluan na gyud siya na nay mga uslot sa iyang balay. So mag-atop na gyud si Kuya karon.
Kayo sa video sa mga viewers, natuntang murakan pa ilang matabangan.
Pasok ka. O karon humana gyud ang atop ni Kuya. Nag-atop na gyud siya. O karon Kuya, unsa imong masulti nga natagaan na mo yero nga nakaatop na gyud mo?
Ay, salamat kayo sa Ginoo ug sa video ug sa mga supporters sa kaniyang vloga. Ug sa mga vlogs. Salamat lang kung dako nga natupad gyud akong abuhan.
Sige at ate og Kuya, salamat kaayo.